And now a letter from the Apostle Paul to the Corinthians. If I speak in the tongues of men and angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy, and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have the faith that can move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all of my possessions to the poor, and I surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in the evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. Always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. And where there are tongues, they will be stilled. And where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when perfection comes, the imperfect disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man, I put childish ways behind me. Now we see but a poor reflection in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part. Then I shall know fully as I am fully known. And now these three remain: faith, hope, love. But the greatest of these is love.
Part of the symbolism today, and Bucky caught it very effectively in the opening prayer, is how important family and friends are to Bob and to Michelle. And all of you are witness of that very fact. And to that result, a part of a symbolism, for lack of a better way to put it, if you're looking at us in the front here, as I can see you all are, to one side of me is Michelle's family, and to the other side of me is Bob's family. And it is important for Bob and Michelle to understand that these families are going to become one family in the eyes of their marriage. And so, having said that, okay, ready? Okay, Michelle. Please repeat after me. Don't be loud so they can hear you. Okay, good. I take you, Bob, to be my husband.
I take you, Bob, to be my husband.
Loving you now.
Loving you now.
As you grow and develop.
As you grow and develop.
Into all that God intends.
Into all that God intends.
I will love you when we are together.
I will love you when we are together.
And when we are apart. When our lives are at peace.
When our lives are at peace.
And when they are in turmoil. When I am proud of you.
When I'm proud of you.
And when I'm disappointed in you.
And when I'm disappointed.
In times of rest and in times of work.
In times of rest and times of work.
And I will honor your goals and dreams.
I will honor your goals and dreams.
And help you fulfill them. From the depth of my being.
From the depth of my being.
I seek to be open and honest with you.
I seek to be open and honest with you.
I say these things believing God is in the midst of them all. I say these things believing.
I say these things believing.
That God is in the midst of them all.
That God is in the midst of them all.
Bob? I take you, Michelle, to be my wife.
I take you, Michelle, to be my wife.
Loving you now as we grow and develop.
Loving you now as we grow and develop.
Into all that God intends.
Into all that God intends.
I love you when we are together.
I love you when we are together.
And when we are apart.
And when we are apart.
When our lives are at peace.
When our lives are at peace.
And when they are in turmoil.
And when they are in turmoil.
When I'm proud of you.
When I am proud of you.
And when I'm disappointed.
And when I'm disappointed.
In times of rest and in times of work.
And in times of rest and in times of work.
I will honor your goals and dreams.
I
help you to fulfill them.
and help you to fulfill them.
From the depth of my being,
From the depth of my being,
I will seek to be open and honest with you.
I will seek to be open and honest with you.
I say these things believing
I say these things believing
that God is in the midst of them all.
that God is in the midst of them all.
The ring is a symbol of the commitment which binds these two together. There are two rings because there are two people. Each make a different contribution to the life of the other and to their own way of life together. Bless, O Lord, the giving of these rings, that they who wear them may abide together in peace and grow in one another's eyes. I give you this ring as you say to each other, I give you this ring as I give you myself, with love and affection, wear it in peace always. I give you this ring as I give you myself,
As I give you myself,
with love and affection,
love and affection,
wear it in peace always.
wear it in peace always.
That's the part. Because Michelle and Bob have desired each other in marriage and have witnessed this before God and our gathering, affirming their acceptance of the responsibilities of such a union, and have pledged their love and faith to each other, sealing their vows in the giving and receiving of the rings, I do proclaim that they are husband and wife in all the sight of God and man. Let all people here and everywhere recognize and respect this holy union now and forever. May your mornings bring joy and your evenings bring peace. May your troubles grow few as your blessings increase. May the saddest day of your future be no worse than the happiest day of your past. May your hands be forever clasped in friendship and your hearts forever joined in love. Your lives are very special. God has touched you in many ways. May God's blessing rest upon you and fill you in the coming days. We swear by peace and love to stand, heart to heart, hand in hand. Hark, O Spirit, and hear us now, confirming this sacred vow. Bob, you may kiss your bride. By the powers invested in me by the Universal Life Church, the County of DeKalb, and the State of Georgia, with great deal honor and privilege, I present to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Bob Singler. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and privilege to let you all know that we're all going to be exiting over to my right, your left, for refreshments. They're going to be taking some additional pictures and they'll be joining us shortly. But in the meantime, please Right this way.
Come on, Miss Cheryl.